Okay, hi Matt, how are you going? I'm just doing an update. I'm getting ready for Wellington to do my IT certificate so I can move towards architectural software with a view to putting Christopher Alexander's, the author of The Nature of Order, into 3D design animation for working on designs, iterations for think tanks for new community shapes that people can love, that decentralizes power, that brings neighborhoods into political units and their own corporations and starts developing responsibility, independent thinking and all that jazz. So that's where I'm headed academically. Meanwhile, I'm building this here. I'm just planting some hazelnuts, some shelter trees, some wild cherry for the tuis and the wood pigeons. I've got miscanthus, which is the carbon element, and I've got lupillos down in the ditch there, beautiful autumn trees, and I'm just giving you an update, and then I'm on track. Everything I'm doing is coherent with the end game, which is doing presentations for visioning a new neighbourhood shape. And I've just got help to, in the meantime, I've just got help to look after myself, first putting my time into community naively while neglecting myself. But now I've got a roof over my caravan, and over the next couple of years I'll build this into a sort of shed home propagation unit. It's a bit of an iteration of a garden library lounge, what I did at Community House. I'm just feeling the design there because there'll be a conservatory here. In a perfect world it'll be full glass, and then concrete floor, Vietnamese wood stove in there, and that type of thing. In the meantime, I'll just show you out here. That's the miscanthus here, and I'm going to build a garden lounge out here, which is going to be like an HQ, an office for planning the edible landscape here, which is along the lines of syntropic agroforestry, which means the symmetry of growing chop and drop plants in relation to normal or annual vegetables, because the chop and dropping is about building up organic matter and building soil quality, and then of course nutrient density in food. And the thing I'm developing here is subsistence food model. So I'm looking at the Blue Zone book by old Dan What's-His-Face, you know, Who Lives to Be 100. And I'm going to copy the peasant cultures and the best of, and then sort of work out and intuit how to mix it up with the best of technology that's coming through. This technology that is for the people, technology that's going to lift the quality of life for everybody, because technology is a social product. Over thousands of inventions, incrementally improved, and over hundreds of generations, people have added to technology, and we know that it's moving towards expressing the truth for all and bringing good for all. And that's why, as Elon Musk talks about as well, we've got to head towards some form of universal basic income. And as the universal basic income comes in to release people, to build place, to nurture neighbourhood and regenerative localism, and as this money comes through to release people, we've got to be careful and look at what conditionality is being put upon it. And that is going to be the next big think tank, because we can't have a conditionality coming from some ideologue who thinks that their idea of the world that, say, I'm supposed to be building, me, on the books with MSD, you know, I've got to watch the conditionality that comes upon me if I get pulled into building a world I don't believe in, where everything that I know from my 10 years of searching is telling me to build regenerative, local, soil, community, lay a collaborative foundation, you know, stuff like that. Here's the other side of the garden. So much to discuss, so much to keep on top of, visioning and making sure that all technology, including the monetary system and its zeros and ones, is it's being made clear that it's owned by everybody. The monetary system is a social technology that must serve everybody. It must be released into everybody's hands to build place, to build the new primary industry of neighbourhood and building community and building neighbourhoods. Anyway, Christopher Alexander talks about it. I'm looking forward to further chats, and I'm looking forward to growing up into a more savvy professional ability to communicate these ideas in Photoshop, in presentations, in a TED talk, in a 3D animated installation of concept. And I can't do it without everybody. So anyway, hey, thanks. I'm looking forward to growing up into what I'm capable of doing with everybody else, and thanks for your support, Matt. Speak soon.